Well, good morning, everyone. It is day two of Power Week, February 2025, the week of love, the month of love. This is where we share the gifts that we have with others, truly from our hearts all week. And you want to share and then follow up because you care. So, good morning. Thank you to those of you joining me live on camera, those of you that are here but can't be on camera, and those of you watching the recording. We're going to do this a little reversal. I usually do a welcome and opening and announce a winner, but what I'm going to do today is do this in reverse because we have somebody out there doing Power Week live. She is your featured guest today. And she is the monster of tabletops. And I mean a good monster, not a bad monster. She is out there constantly meeting people. And so, a couple of things I do want to brief you on. So, Gina O'Neill has gone through massive change. So, if you ever say, oh my gosh, I don't know how to really reboot and start my business, she was in Minnesota for years with Mona and Deb and I and Lenora. And then she up and sold her house and retired with Brian down in Arizona. And so she's had to go through the massive change of starting all over in a whole different culture and community, different type of clientele, even different type of temperature. But she is adjusted. She is probably one of the most out there tabletop event people I know, and it can even be a parking lot at 95 degrees. So she is out and about. She also is a master of hosting really fun, cool parties and personals. I know in Rochester, Minnesota, she had a little spa area out on her patio, like a spa getaway on her porch. Now she's housing little parties out on her patio in Arizona. So she had $1,000 party last week before at her own house. So I've invited Gina to share today the power of building sales in all ways, your ways, but every day. So please help me welcome our success story of today, sharing her top tips, Gina O'Neill. Take it away, girl.
Hello, everyone. So you can still hear me all right?
You got it, girl.
Okay. Anyways, of course, our sales were a little low in January. So I thought, what can I do? So I picked out a date that I was available and I sent out an invitation to about like 20 people. And I always just text my invitations. I don't call, I don't send them anything. I just text. And I posted some of them, my text invitations. Hopefully, you got them. They're in our WhatsApp group, the Power Week. So I did three examples. But anyway, so I texted that about maybe 10 days before the event. And I did a little research of who to send these to. So when you're thinking about how to have a successful party, this is the recipe where you want to go ahead and think about, okay, who would gel together? Who would make a great community? Who would you like to have attend? Because you're making yourself the hostess. And who is going to be fun and entertaining and willing to talk and share. So that's how I did my research of having the best group, putting the best group together. So, anyways, so of course I have to have lots of food because it was in the afternoon and we always have to have our afternoon snacks. And I put the time between like 3 to 6, and of course some beverages, but food always brings people and a lot of sweet treats. So, one of the things I treated them was Girl Scout cookies. So I had to get rid of those. But, anyways, the other thing I wanted to mention as a good thing to keep in mind. So, if you're in an area with your own consultants, or maybe some other consultants that if you don't have any, but I shared the invitation with about at least 3 to 4 consultants, and 3 were able to attend because they're the best advocate for your business. They know about Jafra, they've experienced it, and they absolutely love it. So they're going to make the recommendations. Actually, they did the work for me. So that is one of the things that I have found that is so helpful. I don't want to do any of this by myself. I definitely want to have my best consultants there with me. So, anyways, um, so some of the things I you might have noticed is that I did the last one was the New Year, New New You. And that was a fun one where I had nine attend and did over $1,200 in sales. And then, of course, we did a back to class biolab school. So those are some examples. And then the spa party that I'm going to do with my new consultant. So, how this happened was basically I put everything out on my table. I know a lot of people like to be simple, but I'm not that way. So, I put everything that I have available for me that's offered in like the January brochure. So I did that and I just put it out on the table. And then I just did step one, step two. So I invited them to try the new skincare, like the Defy. They haven't tried it, or the Bio Lab. So we did everything on the back of our hand. One person did it on their face, and they ended up buying the whole bundle, the $200 bundle. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about fun, experience. So, when you make it like that, and then I did a lot of drawing. So, I would have a drawing every few minutes, and I got rid of a lot of my, stuff that I had. So, that was fun. They love getting drawings, and that's what keeps it going. And it's a long party. I don't do my parties that short. I did it in 3 hours, but everybody didn't have to leave early. I mean, if they did, they could just leave, but they just had so much fun. And that's it's all about. So, um, what I did was basically ask them to do the facial either on the back of their hand or their face. And then we just did everything from skincare to makeup. They were really interested in a lot of makeup. And these ladies are all like, 65 plus. Maybe I had one younger lady that was in her 50s, but everybody was in that age group, the age group that I'm in, retirement group. So, anyways, but one of my consultants, she even brought a friend, and that's how we got her sponsored too, because she says, "Oh, you'll love this stuff, and you're going to love the savings." That's what I mean about having someone that knows it along with you, and that's what's so great about sharing. So, okay, so we had two Q&Cs. One actually went home and did her own order of 400, and then what happened? Now she's wanting to do the business. So that I'm going to be hosting a launch party for her. But anyways, let's see here. What else? Oh, I always treat like my parties like you're doing an open house. If you're going to go through that trouble of getting some sales, our sales are the best when we have an open house. So I treat my parties like it's an open house, but they have to come between the times that I've indicated. But you think about it, you have everything spread out so they can enjoy and play. I think of it as a way of like my displays. I'm not going to worry about the fear of overwhelming anybody. It's like shopping here behind me at the exchange. They have every brand in the world. So there are always, I'm competing against every brand in the world. So they don't know about my Jafra. So I'm out here, working and trying to get the interest and inviting people. But anyway, so that's what I do. I mean, you think about it, when you go to the store, your grocery store, your, Walmart, Target, all those stores, they have so much stuff. I mean, they're not going to say, oh, I'm not going to go in. There's way too much stuff. So never think of it that way. Just spread it out there and they can play and experience because it's about the experience. If you only have just a few things, I don't think they get the full experience. I mean, I showed everything from skincare, makeup, body care, fragrances, always show everything. And then the last thing I did, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yes, this is what I want to talk about. Yes, this is what I showed here, if you can see it, the discovery kit. So I talked about that quite a bit. And I talked about, like, for instance, we did everything that we did at the party was showing the different lines that we have, our categories. So, of course, we have skincare, we have body care, we have fragrances, and some makeup. So that's the thing. And that's what brings them in is this kit right here. I really talk a lot about this kit. So I do that at the end of my presentation. And then when they're ready to check out, I ask them what did they like about the party. They would tell me, and I go, "Oh, let's make sure we didn't miss anything, because tomorrow's the last day of our January offers. So I want to make sure that you get everything you want while it's on sale." So that's kind of how you boost up your sales. You want to make sure that they get everything that's offered for January. And if not, then when would be another time to get that item. But anyways, again, I always remind them about the end of the month specials. That's why I kind of had it toward the end of the month, because that only gives them like 2 days to not think about it so much. They either order or lose it. But anyway, so I just delivered everything, and so I'll be contacting them to make sure everything is good. If they have any questions, and see if there's anything else that they would like to experience and try and have for February. So I always put the February book in their order as well. So, like I said, the Discovery Kit is the way to go. And, you want to enjoy 30% off all the time for the best products in the world? Or do you want to make a little extra money and get a potential of making 50% when you do share? So that's kind of how I ended it. All right. Any questions?
So I'm going to take the question I
Yeah.
have in the chat and then anybody can open mic. So thank you, Gina. Let me just, Debbie Lawson is asking, do you offer anything special for those who do attend live and or bring a guest?
Yes, I just let them enter the drawing a couple of times. Um, Basically, the drawings are the special little items that they can win. And then also, like for instance, if I have enough drawing gifts, so if they don't win anything, then I want to make sure that whoever didn't get to win a drawing, then they would go up there and take something from the basket. Yes, they always get a little something.
So
And I don't do any other specials other than I only concentrate on the specials, the offers that are in our monthly brochure. It's
excellent.
enough. I don't need to augment anything more.
I agree. So a couple things that I love. And Gina, she is our top sponsoring queen. She has been year after year after year. She is motivated by those quarterly bonuses. So I'm going to tell you, she's the number one achiever in the United States general market. And you can see why. She's out seeing people. She is out letting them choose how they want to get their Jafra or how they want to earn extra. But Gina, I know there's something to say because you're doing pop-ups and tabletops all the time. I know you sponsor at everything you do. But I think what's so cool that I'm hearing from you is here you are doing this party and you're not worried about time. If they have to leave, they leave. You're all about enjoyment. You're all about enjoying Jafra. You are a mini Jafra mall. You are a mini Jafra department
Yep.
store. And
Yep.
you're proud of every department you have. And I love that about how you do it. At the same time, it's about the community. You really thought through who do I invite? Not just let me just spam this out. You really intentionally want this day to be about them. And I love all these precursors that you're saying. At the same time, my favorite is not only did you have $1,200 of sales, you didn't have to create anything new, you follow along with what you've got. But I love, Gina, that because it's a show me business. I don't care what anybody says. You can say the party plan is dead. You can say anything you want. Women coming together to shop and play and experience the kind of products we have. They do talk each other into it. You're very smart inviting already consultants to be your main guest because they already talk everybody else into everything. And now they've got a buddy. But Gina, you did a party and this consultant saw you. She joined. It's a show me business. She saw the way that you sold Jafra, and now here she is with a kickoff party, a launch party, a welcome party. To me, I mean, I know this is Jan Day and Frank Day 68 years ago, but I'm going to tell you that's the smartest thing is now look at her. You built a model. We are a business model all day long. So if somebody only sees you doing it one way, they might say, that's not for me, because that's what they think you do. Gina, you are so well rounded in all that you do, but I love what's happening now from this party to what's going to happen to that new consultant and now getting in a habit of consistent monthly parties or more of your own. So I wanted to grab a couple golden nuggets on that. So is there anyone else? Bravo, Gina. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question while you're here? And just unmute yourself. Go ahead. I'll come back to the audience here. Anyone who would like to ask Gina anything else while we've got her live? And I've got her script. I put it in my PowerPoint. I've got her pictures of her table. I've got it in my PowerPoint so you can take it, capture it, create whatever you want. So I'll do that as she steps away. She's got people walking by her booth there, so we want to make sure she doesn't miss a beautiful face there. But anybody else? Last chance.
I did put the examples of invitations that I have done different parties. I did one also. I didn't find an invitation for it, but it was a spa and bingo on the patio. So that's always been a fun one. Another one is lips, lashes, and laughs. Absolutely hilarious. We had so much fun at that one. You
Love
know,
that. Love that. Well, we're
I
going
love
to say,
I love the fact, can I pop in? I love the fact that you put out your color match that you offer to each and every person, that you are certified and that you come in with professionalism and they get to play in the makeup, and love that women just gravitate to the color part of it, and they think, oh, well, skincare is another day, let me just play, let me get a couple of lipsticks. But when they feel how empowered they are with the lipstick, they just branch out into more. I love that you're posting that.
yeah, her lipstick displays. I've been at many expos with her. That girl does lipstick as a walk-in. I'm telling you, she really does. And then it just leads into everything. So you're spot on with that.
exactly, exactly. I wanted to say that what was interesting is they really, I think I sold like 4 sets of the BioLab body care.
Wow.
I was shocked. So, because some of the consultants already have skincare, but they didn't try some of the new products. So they were excited about that. So it's all about experience. I do it for them more than I do it for myself, thinking, what kind of experience would they like to have? They want to experience it all. I'm not kidding. They want to experience it all. They're not here to just try one thing. They want to try everything. And that's the fun part of it. When somebody, like some of my consultants say, oh, I tried this. I absolutely love it. You got to get it. I really look what it's done for me. I mean, it's all about testimonial, their experience. And that's, it's taken a while to find, new clients to invite, but was able to invite 5 new clients. So that makes it, growing. So hopefully I'll have another one here. And especially some of those people that are snowbirds, they'll be leaving probably in April, March and April. So I'll try and get another one in there as soon as I can.
And Gina, you do a great job boosting on Facebook all the time. So maybe when you have a tabletop like this all week, you boost to book color matching sessions and they sit in your chair and people walk by and watch you doing live color matching. Just saying.
Well, I have done a couple of color matches, especially for the vendor gals here.
Yeah.
So I said, come on over, we're not busy. Why don't I do this? I need to practice. So they've done it a few times. I've done it for a couple of clients. So yeah, they don't mind. Some people are a little more self-conscious about having it done. So those people that are willing, absolutely. I
Yeah,
have all
think of
my
Eventbrite,
makeup for.
boosting on Facebook. Go set up a tabletop, but be pre-booked, right? So there's all sorts of different places you can go out and do that. So I love that because you're a master at it. Okay, anything else? Because I want to wrap this up. Go ahead, Pat.
Was there? Oh, I just wanted to ask Gina if she has her consultants go with her when you're doing your tabletops. Do you find it easy to get some of them to come along with you, or do you offer?
I do have one that loves to come because she lives right there But otherwise, it's been a tough one for anybody to really help me with that, because the ones that join at the tabletops or with the farmers market, we call them farmers market, they're all outside. They're the ones that are casual consultants where they just want to enjoy all the products. They'll come and visit at my table and at my canopy, inside my canopy, and they'll sit there and look at everything and see what's new and get the specials. But other than that, I haven't had too many that are real interested in doing a little extra. But if I ask them to help me, I think they will. I think I've had a couple of them express their, if I need help, they'd be glad to step in.
Gina,
I love that casual consultants. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful terminology. Thanks. Thanks, Gina. Congratulations.
thank you.
Gina, is there a
Yeah.
charge at the exchange? Is there, or is it how often do you go to the exchange?
I go about once a month. This is the longest time. I usually do 3 days, but it's a lot of work to set up this much stuff. So I'm glad I can set it up and just throw a tablecloth over and everything's safe. I mean, my God, I'm at the exchange.
Okay.
Nobody's going to steal anything. But the commissions are whatever I sell, that's the commission they charge. If I don't sell anything, I don't pay. So yeah,
It's the commission. It goes back to the base.
yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Okay,
So
good. Thank you.
let's hear it for Gina O'Neill. Thank you so very much. I know Brian's nearby. Hi, Brian. So thank you so very much for joining us live today. I want to take us to all things that we started today. So let me just do a quick reminder. I'm going to put this in front of you every single day. We kicked it off yesterday. I'm not repeating it. I just want you to keep this in front of yourself. Do you have a plan to have 250 a week this month and earn Las Vegas and have at least one consultant this month? If you're going for level 2, $500, there's your weekly. If you missed last week, you got to double it and catch up. So make sure you've got that in front of you with daily action. Again, you could be like Gina and, my goodness, host a party, right? And have it done. Today is the 11th. I shared this yesterday. I'm just going to do a reminder. It's Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk Day. Could you be doing the Revitalize? I don't know, but what else can you do to talk about milk making strong bones? I don't know. There's no bones about it. We got the best business in town, and we don't want you crying, so join Jafra today. It's White T-shirt Day. What are you doing to end the day with at least one QNC on your way to your Jafra shirt, or two QNCs? Remember, get your plans. If you want to wrap it around something fun and different, do it. But you've got to plan how many you sell and how you do it. Who do I reach to, like Gina said? Tomorrow, just to remind you to get ready, it's Plum Pudding Day. We've got Plum Sky on its way this week with our weekly offer. So just a little bit of fun. Leaders, this is for you. What'd you do yesterday? What'd you do last week to get your go for 6, go for 10 with $100 and earn the retreat? All right. So here's the good news. If you are ready to qualify as a consultant and you want to become a manager March 1st, you too can earn the go for 6 or the go for 10. All right. Remember, to earn the retreat, you have to be a district manager level 1 by March 1st. Okay. The call trackers have been posted. I heard some of you liked them. These I made in Canva for you. If you want to talk to 3 different types of people a day or one each day, whatever's best for you, these are for new leads. Every day you want to plan and track and follow up. This is for your team, and the other one's for your current clients. So again, this is your trackers. They are now in the WhatsApp group. Remember, we're down to 5 days left of our Royally Loving You gift with your 450 order. I want to celebrate everybody who shared yesterday in our WhatsApp. I'll do this every day. So this was our Magical Monday shares yesterday. We had Belinda Carr, who's walking around to stores and meeting people randomly. We had Dia Collins at a college vendor booth yesterday. We had Gina out there reporting the Luke Air Force Base she just shared. Tucky and Linda Mitchley were out there in Oregon at a tabletop. I think they were at a Panera Then Vicki Jacobs, Holy Buckets. She shared everything happening in her day today, getting herself ready with a kiss and smell party she's hosting tonight, like Gina. We had Shafika Miles sharing about her entrepreneur group that she went to, had 7 new leads, and is going to appear on one of the YouTube TV shows. I love that. And we had our beautiful, she's with us, Pat Clover over here, and she shared what happened yesterday, meeting up with seniors at a resident building. Again, when she delivered her Jaffa product, she got her foot in the door talking about that for a meetup. She scheduled an employee appreciation at a resident's apartment place, scheduled a woman day spa for May. Love that, just all sorts of things. And she has a workshop titled Touch My Praying Hands, a skincare pampering workshop. So again, meet your audience where they're at and give them what they want. That's exactly what Gina talked about and what you're all crafting. Next, what did we see? Lenora O'Connor, she's here in Minnesota. She'll be with us tonight. She is getting ready to have this flyer for an upcoming vendor event. So with all things Jafra. So I want to celebrate everybody who posted. There were 8 of you yesterday. So I'm going to do a winner today on random.org. So I'm going number 1 through number 8 because 8 of you reported yesterday. And our winner is number 6, which takes us back to boop, 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 boop. That takes us to Shafika Miles. She is number 6 on the board today. So congratulations, Shafika. You are going to get a gift in the mail, and her gift is the Jafra bucket hat. So I'm excited about that. Actually, Shafika, I'm going to bring it to you live in Maryland next week. So congratulations. Next, I just want to end with this. Keep on posting. Let me move this guy over here. This is your WhatsApp. If you are not in it to get all the content we keep talking about, if you're not in it for sharing and posting to be a winner every day, just use this link here. Take a picture, type it, put it down, and get in the group. Bring your team. We love sharing and empowering each other. We also have tomorrow morning, Dia Collins. You know, she's out there at Tabletop. She is out there every single week. Oh my gosh. And was just nominated in her city within the chamber. So we'll talk about that. That's tomorrow, same time, same place. Then tomorrow is our monthly all nation general market trust talk with Linda Castillo. They're in Spain. Who knows who's joining her? So don't miss that. That's tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific at that Zoom room. Then what else do we have? Again, if you missed yesterday's Jafra Basics, how do I re-kick myself in the booty and get into business? Go ahead and watch it. It's over there on Jafra Facebook, JBI. Then if you need a link to earn your t-shirt today, it's ready for you. Just type this link down. This is all made for you with this month of February with an opportunity session by Luce Miller and I. Go ahead and use it, and you can find so much more on my YouTube station. Okay, these are, and I will just post this deck on our Facebook page, and I will post this deck that Gina shared in our WhatsApp group. These are those examples. I'm not going to read them, but they are in a slide deck in case you want to use them, or they're in the WhatsApp group. This is the invitation she used for the kickoff for Beauty, Fun, and Friends, with everything she just talked about to make it fun and laughter and lips and beautiful friends. Here's the other one she did for her back to school class for our Dermoscience Biolab class. Very cool, very creative. I know she had great success with that one. And then this is the other one that she's hosting this month with a Jafra spa party. So again, thank you, Gina, for sharing all your brilliance with us. These are the pictures of the Luke Air Force Base where she's at today. She brings her mini mall. She brings her own Jafra exchange. She brings her department store. Every single department, because you don't know what people are looking for and what need you're filling. So congratulations. That is, again, everything. And you can see they constantly are sharing, again, what is going on in that exchange. And Gina is there as well. So you can see that these exchanges that Gina's talking about, they're hosting, look at Pampered Chef, Tupperware, Again, there's so many different types of companies in direct sales going to these exchanges. Get yourself out there, get your name out there, and just keep going. All you got to do is ask, ask, ask. So I celebrate each and every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll be back here live. Have a great day, everybody. Go power it up. Bye for now.